Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is NewzBeat presented to you by Ladies Like. Follow the beat from the studio to the street. Info with the flow keeps you sharp and in the know. Sit back, relax, enjoy the news. Follow. Soon will be 18th February, another historical date for our country, a day where every citizen should feel important because they have the right to choose their future leaders from LC1 to president. Voting is a right that not all countries give. We should be proud of it and not afraid to commit. Only through the vote we will move ahead by choosing the people who will make our country great. We have a right to choose who will build our hospitals, our roads, our schools, our nation, who will lead us to the East African integration, and who will take care of the local council regulations. But more than electing official, voting allows us to be equal citizens, regardless of gender, status, and religion. That's the spirit behind the ballot. Don't be lazy on the 18th of February. Vote for Uganda. Vote for democracy. Regan Kandole celebrates in his own way. Our reporter MC Loy is here with the details.
Soon will be election day, and hopefully everyone rejoice and celebrate, regardless of the winning party. We should celebrate our booming economy, our peace and unity. One Ugandan artist is celebrating in his own way, with an art installation opening on election day. Meet the artist Regan Kandole. Regan graduated a few months ago from the prestigious University of Chambogo, and although he's still in his early 20s, his work has been praised by many critics. So rather than exhibiting in an uptown gallery, he decided to showcase his work in the community. He will showcase his metallic sculptures along with works made out from the nearby dumpster. Regan creates art with a powerful message, recycling and reusing to make life better for us and the planet. Don't forget to check it on the 18th of February in Bina Market.
This exhibition will be involving the community, mostly like it's a bit of my ongoing work, what I've been doing here with the people. I've been trying out to use art to address issues in this community, mostly environmental issues, and also trying to engage the young people in this community, mostly to use their own environment creatively and try to make things happen. So my idea of putting up this exhibition is mostly to bring art down into the community. You know, there is this situation where people are used to see art in galleries, but now we want to change the whole thing and put back art in the community. First of all, to inspire the young generation, also to communicate, our own issues we have around. Like when you get to see the way how people are disposing waste, anyhow. But if we try to relate art within our means and where we are staying, and try to communicate to people, people will get to know how to live in an eco-friendly environment.
That was Regan Kandole celebrating in his own way. I'm MC Loy reporting for NewzBeat.
Thank you, MC Loy, for that report. Australia and the British still have issues to be sorted. Our reporter Jess Sentino is here with the details.
Australia has remained a constitutional monarchy under the British government long after the arrival of Britain's first fleet in January 26, 1788. And much as the day has been historically recognized as Australia Day, many Aboriginal Australians regard it as Invasion Day. On the eve of Australia Day this year, a declaration was released by political leaders of Australia, calling for the country to become a republic under the Australian management, which would replace the kingdom's head Queen Elizabeth II with an Australian head of state. The last referendum held in 1999 failed to secure Australia's independence. Many non-Indigenous Australians have continued to shun the national celebration for what it represents and have increasingly joined the Aboriginals in their protest events. Some groups want the Australian government to change the celebration date, but for the marginalized Aboriginals, it's a sad event to commemorate. The Aboriginals represent 2% of Australia's 23 million inhabitants, and themselves on the wrong end of Australia's social imbalance. Aboriginal communities have endured land rights abuse and high levels of poverty, high rates of illiteracy, incarceration and deaths in police custody. Aboriginal child removal rates have also increased as part of an assimilation process, which has prompted activist groups to call for an inquiry into the welfare practices. Australia's Aboriginals had over 200 dialects before their forceful eviction, but now they have about 20 languages that can be spoken with proper diction, which makes Australia the country with the world's highest rate of language extinction. However, Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott has vowed to do his best to address the Aboriginal disadvantages and close the gap on education, since 50% of the Aboriginal population is under 21 years of age, as Australia endeavors to reconcile with its history in order to open up a new page. I'm Jay Santino, reporting for NewzBeat.
Thank you, Jay Santino, for that report. Up to 15 million people are facing risk of starvation in Ethiopia after the country was hit by the worst drought in 50 years, reminiscent of 1984 famine that claimed lives of about 1 million Ethiopians. And once again, Ethiopia is in urgent need of assistance from global humanitarians. Although the Ethiopian government appealed for $1.4 billion of donor offers, the country has received $180 million. So far, the money being used to tackle the emergency is coming from government coffers. More than 18 million Ethiopians will need food aid this year, according to United Nations. And potential disease outbreaks will call for increase in child immunization. More than 2.5 million school-going children are expected to drop out of school because of drought. And an estimated 1.7 million children will need nutritional support. Ethiopia is one of the fastest-growing economies on the African continent, but the drought threatens to reverse the gains of Ethiopia's rapid development, like reducing the number of Ethiopians living below the poverty line by 50% and drastically reducing the child mortality rates. Much as Ethiopia's situation has been aggravated by El Nino, South Sudan hunger emergency has been escalated by war. Aid agencies have found it hard to deliver food aid to the affected populace in South Sudan states that are immersed with conflicts and violence. The hunger crisis is expected to affect 7% of South Sudan's 12 million citizens. However, attention has been withdrawn from the Horn of Africa's looming crisis as donor communities focus on Yemen and Syria civil conflicts, making it hard for hunger threats to compete with other emergencies for donor funds and leaving the affected communities in the region in the mercy of the rainy season expected next month. That was the news of the beat. Next week will be another hit. Still ladies like reporting live and direct with love and respect. Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Yes, follow the beat.
Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.